Bang, bang. And in that fashion, what's good with it, gente, man? What's good? Can you guys hear me one time for your mind? Let me know if you can hear me. I appreciate everybody that's in here. Hit a one if you guys could hear me. I was having a few technical difficulties with this shit. Bang, bang. What's up, AC Ibarra, Rome, Mr. No Name, 1994. Convicts Perspectives definitely in here. Bean, what's up, my boy? Ace Mac Organics. All right, Carlos, I see you. You guys can hear me. On we go. We're good. Bang, bang. Let's do this shit. Johnny Tafoya, what's up, my boy? Robert Pimentel, 805. What are the saludos, big gun? I send mines, man. Likewise, brother. What's up with it tonight? It's Monday. Just another Manic Monday. You already know what it is. Shadow Pit, I see you, my boy. Boom. Guess who stepped in the room? Orderly Shadow Pit Lopez is in the motherfucking building. And Roger Loma, gracias. I appreciate you. We got a new member in the house. Monica Cordova, I see you. Eyes don't lie. Sergio Castro, Guarolita, that's the homie. Who's that? Ive CBBM. What's happening with it? Robert Pimentel, Ezequiel Rivera, here for the exclusive saludos. Liz, it's always exclusives. What's good though? JG, Tim Hennessy, what's up with it, man? Daniel Afontes, his rainy days and Mondays always get me down, but it's all right, Holmes. Pick yourself up and try again. Pick yourself up and try again. Orale Floyd Chavez, what's up with it? Mr. No Name, Little Arte Tres, I see you, Holmes. Shadow Pit says, real questions, can you see me? Gunner, I can see you, brother. I can see you, Shadow Pit. You're right there. One time for your mind. I don't know what happened, brother, but I can see you. Floyd Chavez says, hope you and everyone in the chat is having a blessed Monday. Likewise, brother. I'm good. I'm good. You know what I mean? How we doing, my peoples? 1312. I see you. Cultura Cafe. Saludos. Gaspizzi topic says, I send mines. Likewise, brother. Gaspizzi. It's all good. Shadow Pig. Gracias. He says, I'm not shadow banned. Boom. Yeah, I don't know what happened, bro. Can't call it like an alcoholic, Hums. You've always been with the gun, man. No doubt. Gun, you ever what do you say? You ever gonna do a spill on Hayward? Yes, indeed, DG. Yes, indeed. Driving, getting some pho for the wifey. That's right, Spider. Hey, that fuzz good, huh? First removal. Bang, bang. They ain't playing, man. Motherfuckers is hitting people. What's up, Donnie Mullins? I see you. Richard Blackwell, what's good? All the hint is in here tonight. I appreciate you guys. 100%, man. Once we get a few people in here, I'm going to touch on a little subject real quick so we can get it out the way. Big boy Cortez, what's up, homie? From Texas. Sin Amor, official game sets and music. I send mine's brother. What's happening with it? Icy Poison says Saucy Gang. That's right. Do your thing. However you want to do it. Saucy Coming. All right. Do your thing. Icy, what is your name? Icy Posidian or whatever. Do your thing, man. I ain't mad at you. Dubs, what's cracking, my brother? Dubs V is in the building, man. If you haven't tapped into his channel, definitely tap in. What's up, my boy? Dubs, man. Hey, Dubs, I don't know if you've I've been getting on at night, man, on the Vanguard with the homeboy Sin City Vanquish, Mr. 209. We're gonna get in it tonight. I don't know if you I know on the nights you might not be getting it in, but man, we're definitely gonna get it in, bro. Tonight, later on. San Joaquin, what's up? I see you, my boy. Shadow Pit says Dubs. Google Young Widget says they're saying AP9 is in a coma due to COVID. Is that right? Damn, that's a fucked up situation, man. Richard Blackwell, I see you. He says, Salsero por vida. Sas. Cuba Dubs. Shadow Pit, what's good? We in here, man. Italiano 559. Content today. Gun Fire content, man. Shout out to the Vatos from the Latin Kings, man, for blessing and giving me their blessings on doing that video. Man, that shit was a crazy story. All right, Dubs. Well, let me know, bro, whenever you're ready to get on. I get on at nights. That's the only time I have time, bro, because I'm dealing with my kid during the days and going to the job site. Machete says Pozole Power. ¿Y qué? Órale, Machete. Shout out and respect. Songs for Pozole Power. You know I got love, man. I got all kinds of shit going on right here, man. People are hitting me left and right. Okay. Indubitably. Yes, indeed. Doing it. Orderly. Someone's using that account for others. Yeah, that's right. It's all good, man. C-Dog just hit me up. That's the homie. Gunner, what's good, brother? Farlan Hernandez. I see you. Cricket Ramirez. I'm never eating meatloaf again. That shit was crazy, huh? Them motherfuckers ground old boy up, bro, and had meatloaf and didn't tell no one. Some cold cats, huh? And then was giving it away. Hey, you want the double up? I'm telling you, man. What's up, World Boxing Club? Merry Christmas, brother. A late one. I send mine's sauce. And in that fashion, AP9 is struggling with COVID for sure. He's in a medically induced coma. Damn, Famero, that's a cold situation. Ray Diaz, shout out all the sapos. The Latin King spill was out of the world. Don't eat the meatloaf. Yeah, AC Bar, it was a trip, huh? Thank you, brother. True facts, man. Motherfuckers are with the business. They're crazy. Beautiful Queen is in the building. Acres, what is that? 365 Pomona. Where the blue at? That's it. I ain't wearing the blue today. I wore it the other day, bro. I switch up my colors, you know, blue, red, green, yellow. Oh boy, no pink. You know what I mean? AP9 gonna be fine, says Gaspezi, man. Hopefully he is, man. Hopefully he is. I definitely send mine to his family and hope him a speedy recovery. Little Richard Rodriguez, Scuba Gunner, what's good? Checking in from Odessa, Texas. I sent mine. Tony G. West, Scuba, man. We got a whole bunch of new people on here, man. I see them. Hey, Rod Jaloma, gracias. I appreciate you, my brother. T. Moss says, shout out, salute. My favorite Sureño was in this motherfucker one time for his mind. Official gang sets and music. That spill was Feedman Gunner. Chicago has so many hoods. Field info. You can talk about it for a whole year. Indeed, man. Indeed. But yeah, we got a whole lot of new gente in here. What's up, Albert Sanchez? Speak on the 8 bomb. He said, that's right. Orale. Yeah, we got a whole lot of new people in here. I appreciate all the new gente, man, that come in, show up and show out to Gunner's Playhouse. We're getting it in. You know what it is. She said what happened. I told her it was cold that night, says Little Water. Sometimes it be like that, bro. Sometimes you're on shiitake. Sometimes you're on Bangladesh. You just never know, man, what is going to bring you that day. Sometimes motherfucker be in the shower like, damn, I'm winning. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll be in there like, I just want to hurry up and get out. Flaco Rojo, whoever's on right now. That's right. The homies are in here. I think that's Flaco. Slow Relaxing Jam says, you know, send mines in full fashion. Indubitably, man. Righteously right back at you. Wishing everyone a happy Christmas and Merry New Year, says GW Rez. Likewise, brother. Official Gang says, shout outs to all the gente in here. Gracias, brother. I'm sure they appreciate it. I'm going to speak for them when I say, man, it's all love. I'm new here. Orderly Sneaky Beanie. You ain't new, man. I've been seeing you around the block unless you're another vato named Sneaky Beanie. M-Dog, what's good, my brother? Roger Lomas says, you're keeping it 100. Much respect. I try, bro. I try to do the best I can. I mean, it's what I do. So anyways, I want to tap in and tell the people this is what happened this morning. So I woke up. When I wake up in the morning, right? I was feeling it. What's up, Ty and Shabazz? You're in this motherfucker, Ty. Woo! Shabazz, right? He's getting it in. Sin City, my boy. So I woke up this morning and I seen that there was something from OG Triple OG. For those of you that don't know who OG Triple OG is, he used to go on my headpiece. He used to be trying to step on my neck, be all up on my bumper. And, you know, he was on me. He was feeling some type of way about me. And that's understandable. I understand where he was coming from. Everybody doesn't know me. And a lot of people were judging book by their covers. But we all know Triple OG, man, gets in depth and he does what he does. That's his lane. He's going to continue to do what he does. I ain't tripping, right? But at the same time, so I see that he gave me a shout out, me and Mikey, on a video, and then he also mentioned Jen Magana, okay, Convicted Hearts, and he was feeling some type of way about her, saying that, you know, he was feeling bad. Basically, he was feeling bad, man. This is a struggling woman, a single mother that has children, and she's not able. She runs a channel, right? I know she runs a channel because myself, as well as a Converse Perspective, helped her numerous times, man. We shouted her out. She does her own thing, but we've helped her numerous times, shouted her out, try to put her channel on the map so she can get her 1,000 subscribers. So hopefully she can get a little bit of Fetty on her life, man, to help her out. You know, she's a good person. She's good people, very sweet, very nice. So she needed a laptop, right? Supposedly, her and her kid were sharing a laptop. She wasn't able to provide the content she wants to provide, or go on the laptop to do lives because her daughter utilizes that same laptop, which is understandable. There's a lot of hint in the chat right now, man, that don't got devices. You know, the struggle is real. That's understandable. But being part of a YouTube community, we all look out for each other. So the homie got at me, or he didn't get at me, he got at everybody, but he also asked in his spill, hey, gracias, OG, Triple OG. I appreciate you, man. He said, shout out to Jen Magana. Hey, so he put in his spill, you know, if a Convict's Perspective and Gunners Collective can please put it on our platforms to help the young lady out, you know, which indubitably, you know, At no point in time was she trying to panhandle like you got fucking cats saying cyber panhandlers. Come on, man, 7.29. Get off my motherfucking jock strap. You feel me? And in that fashion, you know who you are, man. Stop it, man, before I rip out your bag. Now, Trip, you get people that went on. So I put a spill. I put something in my community saying, yeah, gente, if you want to look out for her, whatever, you know, it'll be highly encouraged. And it's for the raza, you know, she's a raza out of Salas. She's just good people. If you want to, of course, there was a lot of mixed messages. Some people were with it. They're like, hey, saludos, gracias, bro. You're a real one for doing that. And I was merely just putting it out there for her. You know, she didn't ask for nothing. She didn't call me begging or nothing like that. You know, she was very surprised when she read the message, and she, you know, she was happy. She was like, man, you're a good person for this. Now, at the same time, there were several individuals that were like, hey, man, she's a grown person. She could do her own thing. Hey, you're trying to work the raza out of their money. Hey, bro, trip out. Gunner, you're broke. You don't fucking gambled your money away. This, and that, bro. I got to stack this big, bro, that I can't fit in my pocket like Rocky. You feel me? But anyways, I'm not tripping off none of that. That's neither here nor there. I don't watch other people's wallets. I was merely saying if you wanted to get on and help, then it was all good, right? So I voiced my opinion saying, you know what? If it's that serious, man, if people are feeling some type of way, I'll buy it myself for the homegirl. Right. So as I got to investigating, I got to looking at things, man. I realized that I haven't seen her for a long time on my channel, and I was always wondering what was going on with the support. You know, I got nothing but love, nothing but respect for her. So a few individuals got at me and said that they've seen her on other channels, man, and she was not necessarily supporting my channel anymore due to she was feeling some way about me being a non-active member of the gang culture. Right. I asked her personally. She what's up, Rojo Flaco? So I actually tapped in with her. I asked her personally if there's some type of animosity or what's going on. You know, I wasn't interrupt like that on some gangster shit, but I was just like, hey, I've always supported you. What's going on? You know, because, you know, lately, if you guys don't know, in the YouTube community, there's been a lot of backpedalers, people that myself, as well as a convict's perspective, have helped out. We've helped out numerous people get their 1,000 subscribers, get their channel monetized, help them push their agenda. And at the same time, what do? They turn around and turn their back on us, or feel some type of way all of a sudden after the 5-6 months that they've been rocking with us. So I felt, is this the case? Because I'm out here trying to win for her, or at least help her. And of course, she voiced her opinion and said, no, that is not the case. I've always rocked with you. I just do things in my own lane on my own time. And I understand now, I've been told by individuals that there's a certain channel, I'm not even going to mention his name, that slanders my channel as well as the convict's perspective, feels some type of way, yet doesn't voice his opinion like a grown man on the IG. Hit me one time. If it's major, you can hit me on my pager, right? He doesn't do it like that, but he voiced his opinion to her and try to make her feel some type of way, being that she's female. Now, she denied this, of course, said that it's all good, and I respect her for that, man. So if anybody still continues to want to help her out, I'm sure you can go to her Instagram or go to her channel. She'll post her the link to her Cash App or whatever she has, Venmo, and we can go from there and help her out. As far as me, I'm going to take a step back. I respect her and everything as a woman, but I'm going to wash my hands of it, man, because there's too much he said, she said going on. But it's all respects, no slander here. Anyways, that's what it is. What's up, guys?
Posted, listening to you, bro.
I just, you know, how I feel, you know, you try to help people out, and people, they feel some type of way, man. You know, I got called all kinds of scam artists and this, and that. And it's like, bro, I said, you know, hey, when people are in need, I try to do all I can. You know, the homeboy C-Dog, he's a perfect example. You know, he was like, hey, you know, he didn't ask for anything, but he was like kind of struggling with his phone. I said, you know what, I'm going to send you a laptop, which I did. Everybody else I've looked out for, man, we looked out for the homeboy Fameto. He's in the chat right now. Raised money for him. We just got done raising Christmas money, man, for a mother in need. We did the same thing for the homeboy Whack Deuce. I did the same thing for Joey from Free from Fetters Grove. He know what time it is. I haven't seen him lately either. But I'm just saying, a lot of these things happen, and all of a sudden people start choosing sides and picking sides and forgetting who helped them out, which is cool. Everybody, you know this for sure, Flacco. Everyone always says, well, I didn't ask you for nothing. Yeah, that's cool, but you sure took it when I gave it to you. So it's all good. So that's where I'm coming from. Like I said, I'm not here to slander anybody's name. They do what they want to do, man. She's good people. I'm just going to go ahead and say, hey, as far as Triple OG putting it out there, he's righteous for that. That's a good, righteous move for the raza. I understand him. I respect him. At the same time, brother, I try to do what I could do. And the people were feeling some type of way. So it's best if I just put her link out there. People can go tap in with her personally so they could ask her and find out what's going on and hopefully help her, man. I push that. What's up, guys?
Chilling,
Chilling, bro.
Yeah, we've done a lot for a lot of people, man. Most of them have been grateful, you know what I mean, and respectful, you know. But there's always those, you know, type people out there, you know, and that ruins it for everybody. That makes me not even want to, you know, help other people out in the future. And that's not my character. My character is to do what I can. You know, when somebody asks if I'm feeling what they're saying, they're good people. You know, I don't got no reason to have any malice toward them. I try to help out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, all the people we've helped out, man, we've raised thousands and thousands of dollars, and not to mention computers and shoes and clothes and you name it, bro. You know, and you know, it just kind of turns you off when you know people start saying that little lame ass shit, because we don't got to do that stuff, man. We come on here to spread our message, and we do that every day. All that other stuff, that's extra stuff we do out of the kindness of our heart. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd want somebody to help me out if I was in need, you know. And it takes a lot. It takes a lot of courage to ask somebody when you're doing bad for assistance. You know what I'm saying? So when people come out of the blue and ask, and I'm not talking about, you know, Miss Magana or nothing like that. I'm talking about anyone in general, especially a man asking other men for help. You know, that takes courage, bro. I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? I feel like I was begging. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just me personally. So we try to do what we can. If anybody don't like it, hey, it's on you, bro.
Yeah, that's on them. They have to. You know what? And there was a couple individuals that were in there like, hey, she's a grown woman. She can get a job here. She could do this. She could do that. Yeah. Well, you know, things are different for people.
Yeah, but if we can help in 10 minutes, why not?
Yeah, but if we could help, if we have a platform to try to help, like I said, no one is obligated to do anything, man. Everyone is their own person, you know. There's some that have it in their heart and they feel it's a righteous thing to do. At the end of the day, man, it's how you feel. Hey, Famero. Nah, you know, there was people stirring the pot, bro. Like I said, I tapped in with her. She told me it's all love. I said it's all love. I'm just gonna put it as far as me doing anything. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the people go directly to her so they can ask her the situation. You know, so tap in with her at Convicted Hearts or Jen Magana on Instagram, and I'm sure she'll give you the full rundown on what's going on. You know, her name's Jen Magana Marquito Sandoval, man, and she's on Instagram. And then, you know, if anyone wants to help her, I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Like I said, she's not asking for anything. At the same time, man, this was brought to my attention by Triple OG, and I just wanted to put my 2 cents in and help. You know what I mean? But it seems like a lot of people feel some type of way.
Hey, whoever was hating, best believe Triple OG is going to have a field day with them.
Oh, yeah, man. You got people that with 7.29 thousand subscribers talking about motherfuckers are cyber panhandlers and everything. Well, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, she's on their channel supporting them. It's crazy, bro. But not here where the real support is, you know. So that's just
who said cyber panhandlers.
Oh, you know, it's just coming from an anonymous source, man, that says motherfuckers are speaking before they should be spoken to, you know what they're speaking about.
Right.
Why don't you make me not speak about something?
Yep, exactly. Too bad they don't want to get the bag ripped out. Cultura Cafe says, not trying to tell you what to do with your money, Gunner, but I would rather put that money on someone who needs the help that supports you. Cultura Cafe, I exactly feel that. And you're absolutely right, brother. I've helped out a lot of people. You guys don't even know, bro. I've had people call me, man. They couldn't pay their phone payment. People call me, they need a phone. People call me talking about, man, they're short 200 on their rent. A lot of things, bro. A lot of things you don't understand, man. And I ain't got it like that, man. I don't make a lot of money on this shit. I'm barely surviving. I also am a single father, you know. So, but it is what it is, man. It's all love. Hey, gracias, Famero. Hey, gracias, brother. Appreciate you.
Timmy, come here.
Can I get a loan? Shit, DC Irish, can I get a loan? Vegas bound. Orderly Bluebell. You're all over the place, girl. When are you gonna just kick it at home and drink some canela? You're going to Vegas now?
Boy.
Support those that support you. Absolutely, man. That's why I was actually talking to Flacco earlier on the phone, and I was actually just put my shoes on, bro, and I was on my way to go get a computer when I got a phone call and I started doing some proper investigation. I said, well, hold up. Let me look back on some shit. And I said, man, where has the support been? You know, and then I heard a story or two and I was like, wow, really? And so I tapped in. You know, that's the type of guy I am. If I hear something, I'll call you. I'll call you on it, man. I'm not the type to sit back and just whatever. I'll ask. You know, I'm not scared to talk on the phone. And that's what it is. But at the end of the day, like I said, she's good people. If you want to support her, go to her channel, support her. And I'm sure, man, she'll appreciate it. And we appreciate you for being real ones. Orale, Bluebell, you're wiggling. That's right. Body of history. He's on his own, bro.
That's it, boy.
I don't consider that vato raza. I consider him mierda. What's cracking? Silencio. Gun, did you ever work out anything with Tres? Man, I'm trying, bro. He's a very busy man. I'm definitely trying, though, to get something going with Tres. No doubt about it. You know. Ese tontin. That's what will call you. That's right, man. Give me a phone call, my brother. Hey, you already know Ese tontin. Hey, the homie will tell you. You know what I mean? I tap in on my brother.
This YouTube stuff is like being on the grind back. You know what I mean? Out there, motherfuckers trying to short stop on the block. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's what it
I
is.
swear to God, man.
The funniest part about it, bro, is that dude knows a motherfucker will slap the shit out of him. You know what I mean?
Hardcore.
Like I will slap the shit out of you, bro.
I will say this, man. People have been presented.
I'm talking about like generalized, like in general, like a lot of times what people don't realize is like, you know, I got my kid right here. What we do on YouTube provides for my kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, if people don't like certain people, me or you or whatever, we're still on this to try to make a living too at the same token, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is our job. This is what we do. You know what I mean? Don't take food out of our kids' mouths. Don't attempt to. You know what I mean? Stay in whatever people's lane is and don't worry about what the next man did. I don't care. I hope everybody flourishes. I hope everybody wins.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Period. In the game.
I could do whatever I wanted to that dude too, and there wouldn't be nothing he could fucking do about it.
Hey, cool part about it is people were presented with the option to go that route and declined by not even answering. You know what I mean? It happens, bro. It happens. I'm used to it. Gunner, did you hear the new Whack interview? He was running his yap again, speaking too much. It happens, Sticky Two Guns. I will be touching on something on Whack 100. Mañana. Bang, bang. You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done got on the Guns radar again.
You know we're going to be on that too already too, though.
Yep. What I'm talking about, though, is something we'll talk after this. That way we don't bump heads. It's going to be something totally different. We're going to hit you with the double up tomorrow.
Bing,
So be on the lookout because I have a lot to say. Bang, bang. Hey, gracias, AC Ibarra. All right, got to get back to work. Peace out, vatos. Get yours on, my brother. I appreciate you. It's menudo time,
I
Jack.
went and got me a new desk today and a new chair, boy. I'm comfortable as a bitch now.
Man, I seen that shit. That's
working in some primitive conditions, boy.
Man, sir.
I can rock back and forth and shit. I got front and back and side to side, boy.
Yeah, hey, it feels better, huh? When you're doing this right here.
Fuck, man.
Just don't lean back too far in that shit. Do like I did and fucking knock my whole wall down.
I got the wall right here.
So Rojo, you got you pronounced it right. You were right. Lowell.
Yeah, Lowell Street. Lowell Street.
I don't know. I look at it. I didn't know if it was.
Yeah. You know someone who would probably know about that? That's the homeboy right here, Official Gang Sets. What's up, my brother?
I've already had a couple people get at me from out that way. Because I don't know. I didn't even want to pronounce it, bro, because I didn't want to offend nobody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's Lowell Street. LMV Frisco. There's a lot of people that pronounce it Lowell Street. There's a lot of people Lowell. It's Lowell though. Them guys are with the business.
That's one of those words that could go either way. You know.
Yeah, it could go either way. It's pronounced. It's one of those words like tomato. It's pronounced however you want to pronounce it. Neither one of them are wrong.
On, gentlemen.
What's the Official Gang Sets, man? I know you know a little bit about Lowell Street, right? As far as being a green light gang. I can't really hear the homie.
Pleasure talking to you.
Hey, look at the homeboy. Ese Totin says, don't even trip. It's okay to offend them.
Ese Totin's a real one.
Yeah, he's a real one. He's definitely a real one, man. I've actually chopped it up with this individual, and I know that he's real comes. El homie Felipe, what's up? Jesus Christ, he says.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit. I touched on them.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a green lighted gang, man.
Hey, Gunner. Now let's talk about the big announcement what you're working on.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you reminded me.
You know before he starts, Gunner came up with a perfect idea, man. We need all you guys' supports and all everybody out there, man. This was a brilliant idea, and I think it's something everybody out there will like.
Yeah. Hey, so first of all, Spencer, man, it went all the way out of my mind because I kept smelling mierda, thinking about shit bags. But Trip, we're gonna talk about this. So me and Flaco got to conversating. We got to think what could help these platforms, what could help the people, what could get the people involved. Not necessarily help them, but get the people involved. Now I understand right now what I'm going to say. Not everybody. Ooh, wait, look at man, Rojo's doing it in a big way. Not everybody's going to want to get involved in certain situations. Not everyone's going to want to get involved in this, but it's actually something that could put it out there. So I know a lot of people in here are from neighborhoods. I know a lot of people grew up in certain barrios. I know a lot of people right here in this chat right now come from a certain background. You know what I mean? Everyone always says, man, what about me? What about me, Pac-Man? What about my hood? What about my barrio? Do a spill on us. Do a spill on that. So I'm here to challenge you. I'm here to say, if you have any clippings of your barrio, take us on a tour. Take us on a tour of your barrio. Let's see some shout outs. Let's see some real hoods. Let's see Horseshoe. Let's see Salas. Let's see LA. Let's see Islos. Let's see IE. Don't do too much. I don't want to get you caught up in the back.
Chicago, New York.
Let's see Chicago. Let's see
we won't put out your name or nothing like that.
Yeah, your name will not be disclosed, man. Everything will fly under the radar. But let's throw out these hoods. Let's see where you guys are really from. Let's see these barrios, man. Any clippings that you want to shoot to myself on Gunners Collective, as well as a Convict's Perspective with Flaco and Rojo. Hit us on IG, man. Send us the clippings. It's highly appreciated. We're going to put together something, man, to show everybody all these different barrios and hoods on tape, not necessarily in pictures. We want to show live tape of these barrios. If you're down, handle your business. You already know what it is. That'll give you a fucking chance to shine. You know what I mean? What's up, babe? I see you. That'll give you guys a chance to shine and put it out there. So, man, like I said, hit the clippings on my channel as well as a Convict's Perspective in IG. And we'll make something happen. We'll definitely make something happen. We're putting something big together. And I know Official Game Sets is like, oh, shit. This is some shit right here. And that's what we're going to do. So let's make it happen.
That'd be dope, man. Let's see what the comments say. That'd be dope as fuck. Yep. That's like one of the most brilliant ideas that Gunners came out with, man. I think it could work.
Hey, Anthony, man, gracias. I appreciate you. I almost broke up with my girl because she wasn't subscribed to you guys. She redeemed herself by buying me an Apple gift card to shoot more super chats. Orale, Anthony, we appreciate you, brother. Gracias. Damn, wait till someone shows SEM Baranda Boys Santa Rita, but got to figure out how to edit some shit out. Hey, Famero, it's all good, brother. Just figure it out, and you already know, man. We're trying to make it happen.
Yeah, nah, it could be Chicago. It could be Lad Kings. It could be Maniac Disciples. It could be Vice Lords. It could be Bulldogs, Norteños, Sureños. I mean, whatever.
Yeah,
Washington, Oregon.
Respect for everybody. It don't matter.
You know what I mean?
Blacks.
Yeah, definitely, man. Any city, any state. Let's make it happen. All barrios. You know, we want to see these different barrios that we speak about. We want to see what's going on. That's why Ronnie G, you already know what's up. 11th Street, shout out, man. Shout out to the 11th Street.
I mean, this is actually Gunner's project, but he kind of offered us to do one too with him.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Gunner's the sole person that wanted to do this project, man.
I think it's just something because everyone always asks me, "What about us? Why don't you put us out there? Why don't you do And you know what? I'm going to be totally honest with you, man. I can only speak on things that I know and people that I've done time with. And there's a lot of homeboys from littler towns like Linda, Walnut Creek, parks like that I don't really know too much about them. EPA, you know, I had one of my biggest fucking supporters turn into one of my biggest trolls because I wouldn't do something on EPA. Well, guess what? There's not a lot of homeboys incarcerated from EPA that I ran into that were Norteños. So I couldn't speak on something I didn't really know about. So when you say do something on EPA, motherfucker, I don't know too much about EPA. You feel me? And I try to be civil and I try to be cool about it, but then he felt some type of way and had to go against the grain. And so we dusted and discussed him. You know, but it's like that sometimes. So I want everyone, man, I'm challenging everyone to send me clippings, send a Convict's Perspective clipping so we can put something together and put a big thing out there. That's right, man. Okay, that's done deal. I'm gonna go good hunting. That's right. Spider. Hello next day. So what's up, man? What's up with it? Donnie, Bean, Official Game Sets. What's good, brothers?
Chilling, you know.
Doing good.
Yeah, you guys chilling?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. How's everyone doing tonight, Joanna? Man, we're trying. We're living. We are living, girl. We're just trying to make it. Artie Marin says in a nice fashion. Oh, Artie, I know you got all the clippings. You can fuck with your boy one time. Norteño bound in the United Norteños 5 generation. Sas, don't understand it, but I appreciate you, my brother. Were those homies in the video earlier? You're talking about the one that I put out there. That was in Utah. That was Sureños versus one Norteño.
8 versus 1.
It was an
Yeah,
8-on-1.
I seen that.
And you know what? And there's a couple people in the cells that didn't even try to come out, bro. They just half
Did you
came
see him
out.
close the door back?
Yeah.
His cellie closed the door, bro. That could either mean one or two things. Either he was sold up with someone who was not affiliated, right? Because that is Utah. Maybe he was sold up with just anybody. Oh, buddy, it was none of his
No,
business.
one of the dudes had half his leg out, then he came back in.
Well, this is the thing. Anyone knows prison etiquette. Don't matter where you're from. If you're set up with that individual, you back your cellie's play no matter what,
yeah.
unless it's a removal. If it's a removal and you already know what's going down, of course, shut it on him. You know what I mean? Let him handle his business. But that was an 8-on-1, and hey, regardless of how that came out, and we're not here to push no dissension, just merely showing you the gang life and showing you prison life. The guy fucking handled his business. Everybody handled their business in that. They did exactly what everyone was supposed to do. Orale Silencio says, my barrio, Diablo 3 in Sun Valley, along with Vineland Boys. Shout out to the Vineland Boys, man. I did time with Sparky from Vineland Boys. Had a green light for 7 years. Crazy times in the county jail. I'm sure it was, brother.
Yeah, a lot of those hoods, man.
And I can't even identify with that down in LA County Jail when your whole hood's green lighted. It's no matter where they send you, they're getting off on you.
Yeah.
Oh, off top, bro.
You know, I think the only barrios that had their own module, if I'm correct, was Maravilla. They had a Maravilla module in LA County Jail, but everyone else that got green lighted, they were pretty much put on GP.
And Malavia had a lot of pull with them guards up in there. People don't realize it.
Yeah,
I mean, they were getting people's product. They were fucking getting certain moves. They were getting people putting their tanks on purpose. I mean, yeah, Maravilla had a lot of juice in there. Anybody from LA County knows that, man.
yeah. Well, we had a Vato from Maravilla on here a while back, and he was talking about, because I asked him, I said, so how would it be when you guys were getting out? Because, you know, everybody knows when everybody's getting out. You know, Vato's got the phone. They, hey, man, this Vato's getting out today. Have a fucking van load of homeboys waiting on him, you know? He said, shit, he'd make sure they have 3-4 things full of homeboys his waiting for him. You know, it was like they never had a problem, I guess, getting out. You know, they always looked out for each other. But yeah, that's crazy. Hey, gracias, Tipsy. No doubt, man. No doubt, you know. He said East Bay Norcas is Maravilla, 15 years with the green light. Yeah, that's just different. The politics are different down south. The way they roll, man, it's just shit. I would hate to be a green lighted hood and go in there, man. It's you against everybody. You know. Flaco, did you know Demon from Grifas?
Nah, I didn't know. I don't think Demon. Nah, I knew Shorteño though. So, you know, Shorteño. What's up with Shorteño? I haven't heard nothing about him for a minute, man.
You got a picture of Shorteño on your members only.
Yeah, I know Shorteño, man. Like I got birthday cards with signatures from like Lucifer, from fucking Shorteño, all kinds of brothers, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From way back in the days when it was my birthday and shit, they all put a card together. In fact, it was Shorteño that drew it.
What's
Shorteño
up?
drew me a card.
Salinas report. Order to Mikey. The homie said 18th they're deep right there next to the LA County Jail. They be posted up just waiting for fools to get out of jail. They're cold. That's a cold situation. No doubt about it, babe. I'll be wiggling down there. You already know how we do it. Jordan Pena says, couple dollars for some frajos. Keep up the good work. Gracias, brother. I appreciate you, man. You know I need my frajos. You know what I mean? No cyber panhandling, shitbag. You know? Anyways, Shadow Pit. He says on Ontario, Canada, Valerie. He says, shout out to Flaco. Yeah. Shout out to Flaco, man. The way he breaks things down is above the rest, man. If you haven't touched base with ACP, check that content out. Of course, the Convicts Respected, man. They're dropping the dope rhymes, man. Go over there. Definitely tap in, man. If you're tapped in with me, you got to tap in with them. We go hand in hand.
Appreciate you, OC714, man. I've had a lot on my mind lately, so sometimes I feel like I'm not putting my best in these spills lately, but I appreciate that.
Yep. I hear he stays in South County still, but Shorteño got deemed. Yeah, Shorteño's he's not in good standings, but at the same time, Shorteño was with the business, man. For anyone that knows him.
That's a sharp dude, man. Me and him really, you know, I did a lot of time with a lot of people everybody mentions, bro. Me and him are cool, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I stayed on the finding with just respect with love. Gracias, Dorothy. We appreciate you. Happy holidays from San Jose, Gunner Flaco Rojo. The boys on the bottom of the screen. I'm sorry, I forgot your names. That's the homeboy Donnie and Bean, day oneers with a Stone Cold Stunner. Gun, you see me? Yes, Denise, we see you right there. Bang bang. OC, shout outs. The Salinas reports. His Q will see Towner. Robert Magana says, Big Rojo, I will give you a call sometime this week. Orale. Famero says, I met him.
Yes. Okay, there's very few people that I used to think that were on equal level of understanding and education. I mean, at that time in my career, he's one of the very few people, him, Lucifer, maybe a couple other ones, where I felt like our educational attainments were unequal, up to par. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Gunners? Hope everyone has a blessed day and Christmas family. I send my swall. 247 low riding. Likewise, brother. This is the homeboy right here. Familia. Hey, the critic on 5. I see you, my boy. On 5. Familia 916 King says, from my understanding, I heard East LA was Maravilla area with White Fence being part of them. Is that true? I can't call it like an alcoholic. I know Maravilla does have a lot of audios, a lot of different clicas. To say they're in one predominant area, I'd be misinforming you. But they're with the business, man. No doubt about it.
Yeah, there's so many hoods out there, like Gary Loma, you know what I mean? White Fence, Hazard, all that whole area, man.
Yeah. You got to understand Evergreen, White Fence, Hazard, I think it's Dogtown, or it could be Dog Patch. Those are some of the oldest barrios in California.
I think Gary Loma was pretty old too, bro. My homeboy's cousins were from there, man, and they used to come down, and it just had to be mutual respect. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Garrity Loma, Garrity. You had Loma Maravilla, Gage Maravilla, Rock Maravilla, Moraya, Maravilla Grande. Just there's so many different clicas, so many different hoods. Lopez, you know, just a lot. Dog Patch is paramount. All right, then it's Dogtown I'm speaking on now. Pensanya Tira. Schizophrenic, he says White Fence. Bean, is your YouTube channel live yet?
So what's the difference between Dog Patch and Dogtown?
Two different audios.
Dogtown's like one of the oldest neighborhoods I've heard.
I think it is the oldest neighborhood.
You know what I mean? Because and before that, believe it or not, there was a lot of Irish from that neighborhood. I think was one of the initial gangs, believe it or not.
Yeah, it was a predominant Irish and Russian area.
And then became the Chicanos moved in, but I think there's Dogtown and Dog Patch.
Yeah. Dogtown is in Northeast LA. Yeah, it's Dogtown. That's one of the oldest barrios. Donnie, did you get everything you wanted for Christmas? It's 247 low riding. He sure did, man.
Yeah.
I always love those barrios. Maravilla goes to war with other Maravilla barrios. They're deep, but puro Big Hazard. They know what's up. Órale. Hazard controlamos todo.
Hazard,
He said Dogtown is by Dodger Stadium. That's right, man. See, you know, and that's why I had to think in the way I'm thinking. See, a lot of these bodies that we talk about, we've never been there. We've never been there.
Okay, so when I was at the El Pino, right? You know what I mean? The big pine tree?
Yeah.
What area is that? What hood is that?
El Pino?
Yeah.
Shit. Isn't that where's El Pino located?
Is that Maravilla or what? Or is that Boyle Heights?
I think that's Boyle Heights, but I'm not sure. He said, I went to visit El Pino 2 years ago and walked in the alley from Blood and Blood Out, seen a lot of Gage Maravilla taggings.
And then I went to that Mercado right there where they had the boot scene from American Me. They also had the taco scene. I actually went to that little market for a while, man.
Yep. That's Boyle Heights, says Denise Castillo. Another homeboy says that's Gage Maravilla. Another homeboy says that's Boyle. Okay, so we're taking it that's Boyle Heights, and there's a lot of a big presence of Maravilla right there.
So you know what's funny? Like, what's funny? It's like some people will call that East LA, right? Like people from LA, but some people from the area will say, no, that's not East LA. It's Boyle Heights.
Boyle. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And East LA is a little bit right there, but like when we say East LA, we're not necessarily saying like the East LA area population. We're saying in that general area.
Yeah, the general area of East LA. Hey, there's Denise says 3 puntos. 3 points.
Is that where I was? Okay, what was that Mercado called, man? It was inside outdoor Mercado.
Gunner, I'm not sure. Gunner, you didn't get the Dogtown edition Dixon flannel? No, I didn't. Red Mexican, I didn't, my brother. 5 puntos, says Gore. Saludos, gente al Chaca. What's up? Hazard is East LA.
Hey, I seen that. I seen that 5 puntos. I went right by there. That place is too packed. I was going to go in there too.
They said Rojo got a bag of mushrooms like 2 weeks ago. Now he changed his background. Hey, he's tripping. He went on a good one and never came down. He thinks he's on the moon. Hey, Infamous Truth says, are you familiar with Gatos Locos? To be honest with you, I am not. Hey, Cartoon says, what type of videos are you looking for? Tap in with me, Cartoon, and I'll get at you on a personal tip, brother. I know you got a lot, so tap in with your boy. Like we do. Bomb-ass tacos and 5 and 5 puntos says Chicago go dumb. That's right. Saludos from West
Yeah, I
LA.
checked it out, bro. It was cool, bro. There's a lot. There's a few people there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't gonna go there at nighttime though.
Yeah.
I'll stick to Boyle Heights, East LA in the daytime.
Oh yeah, straight up. Well, there's just certain areas, man. That's even up north. There's certain areas, man, you don't want to be walking around at night because, people are patrolling, people are keeping point. I know in my neighborhood, which was a trip, and this is a true story. I don't know if it's like this nowadays, but in the 90s, and I'm talking about early 90s, maybe late 80s, early 90s, in my hood, it's one way in, one way out. So the basic neighborhood, you get in, then you have to go around a loop, and that's all the little houses. So you go in, and when you go in, man, there was basically no way out. So we never had enemigas come into the neighborhood and shoot it up. Everybody would just catch us like at stores or catch us out in their neighborhoods. They would never, ever, ever come into our neighborhood and let loose because if you came in, you weren't going home. I guarantee that.
No,
we had motherfuckers on roofs, bro.
It was. Hey, bro, I was out there. It was a trip, bro. I was also out there in Hollywood another time, with Tony, and peeping out the scene, and there's a dude there, man. He goes, hey, I guess because I didn't have my glasses on, right? He goes, that just from 18th Street. I'm looking at the dude. I'm like, man, he looks like a northerner. Their whole stilo changed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like tripping out. I was like, not what I expected. I expected them to be throwback still like, you know what I mean? Still looking like Capone and all them, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Criminal and all those cats out there. You know what I mean? That's what I was expecting to see. But nah, it was like they have a whole different stilo out there, man. It wasn't that much different than up north, believe it or not.
Hey, things are changing. Things are changing. Look at the homeboy Gino Reyes. He gives us the perfect breakdown. He says Boyle Heights and East LA. It's right next to each other. What separates them is Lorena Street. LAPD patrols Boyle Heights, where the sheriff's department patrols East LA. So that's the different side by side. That's what when I touch on a lot of my spills from down south. That's what I'm saying when it's so condensed. These barrios are every other fucking street.
I did not see a Cholo Stilo out there at all. You know what I mean?
Everybody had fades and was just doing their thing, or what?
Yeah, a lot of them had fades. Like I to be honest with you, I was looking. I was like, man, this looks like 2003. You know what I'm saying? Like Northern Cali. You know what I mean? They had that kind of stilo going. You know, which is kind of how I still dress. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Fade my hair up and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how you do it. I still got my stilo. I put a little spin on it, but I still you'll catch me in Benz 501s or Pendleton usually daily. And then I throw my little spin to it. I wear jerseys and shit. Look, Ray says cyber panhandling would be if no content was being created. But since there is, it's a gratuity for services rendered. Gracias, Ray, man. I couldn't have said it better, brother. And it's not, hey, like I said, man, you never catch us. I'm not asking for nothing. Flacco's not asking for anything. We appreciate every single thing we get. We appreciate right now 365 people being in here. Bang, bang. We're getting a lot more people. Motherfucker, we're feeling it.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, indeed, man. My baby's getting love. That's right. Why does the sheriff's department patrol East LA? Says Mr. Soto. There's a lot of questions to be asked. If you have questions,
who's asking for link?
What happened?
So they're asking for the link, fellas. Who?
What link? What are you guys asking? What link? You want me to put it out there? Bang, bang. I'll shoot it. Flacco, it's a new generation, says Dickie Two Guns.
I totally agree, brother. I totally agree.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know what it is, Dickie Two Guns? Is I was still seeing up until 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when I was still kind of out there in the streets, I was still seeing the upstaters kind of dressed with that cholo look, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they're slowly starting to change a little bit more.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
My homeboy C-Dog is in the building, man. Hey, C-Dog, I got that message on IG, bro. Yeah, I'm aware of that already. Did they try to play you too?
Yeah, huh? Yeah, they try to like. I told them, check this out, homie. Using my homeboy's account, man. I'm about to let you know what I mean.
Yeah. Hey,
It's crazy,
my brother
huh?
Chris says, man, nothing but respect for my family. He says, Gunner, any live music for New Year's Eve? When I wake up in the morning, I haven't quite figured out what I'm gonna do on New Year's Eve.
All right. What's up to the chat, man?
I know what you're. Hey, bro, I know about the. I know plan for New Year's, bro.
All right, Donnie.
Yeah, well, we'll figure
All right,
that out.
B.
What's up, chick?
We'll figure it out. LA City is LAPD. Oh yeah, it changed late 2010. Slowly by 2020, it was gone. That's right. You know what? Everybody, this is how it is nowadays. There ain't a certain stilo for certain neighborhoods. Everybody nowadays, what I've noticed, has their own stilo. You dress how you want to dress. You wear the colors you want to wear. That's what it is, man. That old cholo stilo, and that's what I hate. It's kind of going out of style. We got to bring it back. We got to
I'm
turn
gonna
it.
start wearing my hairnet again, bro. Watch. Next time I come on live, I'm gonna go buy a hairnet or something, bro.
Yeah.
I got
Well, my lady told me because I was growing my beard and she was like, "Hey, I like you
Hold
with
up,
the beard."
I'm gonna bring it back right now. Hold up, I'll be right back.
Hey, I told her, I said, my beard gets all wild, and she said, you got to do like my jefito and get the palm comb and comb it out. So I went and got me a palm comb and shit in that fashion. Hey,
That's right.
The homeboy said Death Nut Challenge for New Year's Eve. I did the Death Nut Challenge last night, bro.
Well, I respect to it, but later, see, all right, to the homies, girl, alrighty.
Yeah, I did that shit last night, man. That shit was crazy. Hey, we lost Donnie Mullins.
Oh,
We lost the homeboy Donnie Mullins, man. What happened? Shit, we're losing people. Mikey,
In the casa.
man.
what's up, local?
We're losing
Hey,
people.
what's up with it, my brother?
Oh man, I'm just tapping in right here. I was
That's when
listening
they
to the
had
skill of
them
driving.
funny ass and everything, the ravers thing going on.
Hey, I got it. Hey, I got it, Denise. I got the palm cone. Like, watch out. I'm gonna keep it all brushed out. There are a lot of hipsters in LA that go to Greenspans, Arhammer and Lewis, and dress the part though. Yeah, hey, you know where all the fucking the Cholo Stilo went? It left us, and it fucking went to Japan, huh? Them vatos are choloed out in Japan, huh?
There you go. Yep, it went to Japan, homie.
Hey, there was a big ass
They stole our
fucking
style,
vato. They vato look like fucking like was that vato's name? The one from fucking Bloodsport, Chung Lee, Chung. Or fucking whatever his name was. They vato got the fuck. He had big old Islos on his head. I said, they vato ain't never been to fucking Taiwan. Talking about Islos. That's what. Look at Flaco.
There you go. You got it back in, Flaco.
Yeah, old school.
Yeah, boy.
Smash that like, people. Smash that
That's
like.
right, baby. We'll figure that out, baby. That's right, man. 300 people smash that like one time for your mom, man. Gracias. We got 366 in the building. We appreciate you highly. Everybody that's tapping in. I've noticed. Hey, gracias, DG. We appreciate you, brother. I've noticed. You know what I've noticed? So many new people in the chat. So many new people.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, bro.
Bro. Man, it's complicated, man. It's like, you know what it is? Like YouTube finally said, okay, we're gonna let you shine a little bit. Fuck, we put in the work. Thank you. Hey, gracias, Duck. I see you, my boy. Hey, Chicago, you know what? To be totally honest with you, brother, I haven't been to Chicago, but my plan is to go there sometime this year, upcoming year. I know me, Rojo, and Flaco have been talking about maybe taking a little trip to the East Coast.
Bro, Pilo's not lying, bro, and those dudes know how to dress up, bro. Their clothes look straight fitted, bro. They look like sick, clean.
They
Hey, no,
gotta
that's
get
what I said.
moving.
That's what I just said. When you got up, I said our whole stilo went to Japan.
Oh yeah.
Hey, them vatos are.
Hey, my bad, y'all. And that was Boxer Roque. He sends his to everybody.
Man, shout out to Boxer Roque, man. That's the homeboy, Big Box. What's happening?
Boy.
Boxer Roque de Salas. You know, for those of you that don't know, man, he's in several books. He's the one, man. That's the big homie right there, Boxer Roque, no doubt about it.
We're in Delano together.
Yeah,
Yep, hey, he's a good dude right there. Hey, that picture you guys always see, that one picture with the Welga bird on the stomach and the SEM, that's him. We actually function on the same yard together too. That's right. Ooh, wait, you got that good lotion.
Hey.
This is good.
Hey, that's right, Hot Rod. That's what you do, man. That's what I've been advising people, because people are like, you know, a lot of people get at me. They're like, damn, Gun, we're trying to find a hustle. How do we get a side hustle? I said, right now, what's booming, bro, is you go get you an old beat up fucking Impala, beat him out one time, work on him, get him fixed up, ship his ass to Japan and triple up. They're buying all lowriders right now.
For sure.
Yes, indeed, man. Official Game Sets and Music. You hit that dead on. He says some of these people should understand that this was never a trend. It was a style, culture, the raza. Yes, it's in our cultura. We dress a certain way. It all stems from the Pachuco area. It stems from the zoot suiters, then baggy pants, the creases, the fedoras, the feathers in the hats, the baggy shirts. This all comes from the Pachuco.
The system and the Caucasian people caused that. Believe it or not, man. You know what I'm saying? After the Mexican Revolution, you know what I'm saying, when that ended around, a lot of the migration, the country was in a depressive state. Michael was in a depressive state. So when they came over here, a lot of them migrated to Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, California, and El Paso was one of the hubs of the adaptation, as well as Pachuca, Mexico was another spot. But what it was is a lot of these Mexicans were being taught in school. You know what I mean? Your culture's bad. You can't speak Spanish. You can't do this. You can't do that. And they wanted to force the Mexican culture to adapt to the Caucasian culture. You know what I'm saying? Because they were allowed to go to school with the Anglo descent kids. Yeah. And so a lot of these kids, what they ended up doing was they were being taught that their Mexican culture was wrong, and they were being trying to adapt to a new country, right? As first generation being born in this country. At the same time, they wanted to reject the white system that was trying to push their ways, like talking about the religion was bad, this was wrong. So this is how they adapted, kind of like their own identity. All cultures and all things that are pushed are they're all based upon identity crises. Everybody wanted to be recognized as their own, and that's how the Pachuco looks came about. And from there, it adapted to the Chola look. And Mexican culture has adapted certain things from the African American culture and vice versa, but they've made it their own. If that makes any sense.
Definitely. The homegrown and famous truth teller is in the building. What's up, Infamous?
What's good? I was just coming to show my support and just listening in, just chiming in.
We appreciate you. Yeah, hey, Blanco, you hit it dead on when you said that. That's where the Chicano estilo and the Chicano name was actually established in Califas because, like I said before in the spill, man, the Brown brothers were considered too dark for the white people and too light for the Mexican nationals, for the Mexicanos. You know what I mean? They were caught in a catch-22, being born and raised in America, you know, being the first generation of Mexican Americans, Chicanos. So that's when they came up with the word Chicanismo, Chicanos, and they ran with that, man. That's where most of us stem from, you know?
They oppressed like the Native American community too, with like you said, with the schooling and stuff too. They did a lot of the oppression with the Native American community.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yep, definitely. What we got going on?
Miami.
The natives were colonized. Official Game says Zoot suit come from the jazz era, no doubt. Jazz and swing, and Africanos and Chicanos dress alike. The Zoot suit riot should have been the reason Africanos and Chicanos unite. No doubt about it. If you've ever seen that movie Malcolm X with Denzel Washington, look at how he was dressed in the beginning of that movie. He was dressed in Zoot suit, you know.
But you know what? What people don't realize, right? Before you can unite with any other type of group, race, whatever, right? You have to unite within your own people first.
Most definitely. And that's what's always been our problem.
That's, I mean, you know, and that goes for the Africanos, that goes for, the blacks over there, that goes for the Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? Because there's too much turmoil in internal strife within each other. If you eliminate that problem, then you can start working on relationships with other groups.
Yeah, what's up, Vanquish? Bang, bang. Hit that like one time for your mind, man. We appreciate you, Daniel Fontes and Machete. What's good, DC Irish? I send mines, bro. You already know. Oh, no doubt. Flaco says official game sets. Yeah, hey, dead on. Yeah, in order to unite with anyone else and to even worry about what's going on around you, man, you definitely have to go. You start within and then spread out. And we've always had, and this is because we're a prideful people. We got a warrior nature, and we're pretty much one of those people that are like, man, it's me before you type mentality. You know, we're only worried about our own, which is our immediate own. That's why we're right here, platforms like this, to try to spread the love, to try to unite within, so that way we can spread our love out. But, you know, some people think we're just here to, you know, to knock shitbags out. I can't call it. How was your Christmas? It was great, schizophrenic. You know what I mean? What's up with it? No doubt, hey, no doubt, Crusted, man. You're absolutely right, brother. It gets deep, man, when it comes to Chicanismo. I did a spill on my last channel concerning that. I went in depth about Corky and all that, man. And it didn't get a lot of good feedback, but you know what? I'm going to do it again because it's important. Hey, if you guys haven't
Chicago a couple times, that food, they got some smacky food trucks downtown.
in Chicago,
Yeah, I landed there. I went to Wisconsin, next state. I had to do it was back-to-back shit in Chicago and Wisconsin.
man, I'm gonna tap in with Chicago one day, man.
Packed.
What's your
It's
opinion
packed,
on
man? That city's
Which, you
packed.
know, what do you think? I'm thinking more. It's more financial now, as opposed to race. You know what I mean? I think you adapt to your financial, whatever your financial circumstances are, is where they want you to be placed in society nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're Hispanic or black or whatnot, and you're making, you know, you're successful, you establish a business, they want you to elevate yourself and not get back to the hood.
Because they're still making money off of, yeah, they're making
Exactly.
some type of money off of it. And then they
Yeah,
still
man.
segregate. They segregate like with the people that you know, get their checks or their first of the month checks versus, you know, like the 5150, you know, people that have mental health issues, they segregate that here in Tucson. They have a lot of segregation where they have certain parts of towns and certain sections where they have, you know, a lot of people with the mental health, and they keep them in a certain area, which is, I think it's sad. It's sad, you know what I mean? Because they're segregating them just based off their income, like you said, the financial, you know what I mean? So they don't. It's like they're not in other parts of town. And so sometimes when you go, because I remember I was staying there. I had a friend that was staying in one of the complexes over there, and you know, and it's just, I noticed that just by observing, you know, just sitting and observing, and I started doing my research, and that, yeah, they segregate like the, you know, the mental health people get first of the month checks that don't have a high income versus people that do make some type of you know, financial, where they're going to gain financially here.
DC Irish, yes indeed.
Tim
Hey,
Hennessy, right? They're on
Lucky
fire.
Luciano.
They're one of the top 4 teams right now.
Hey, gracias, Lucky Luciano, man. That's a new subscriber, man. I appreciate you, brother. Yes, we try to provide right here on this channel as well as a Convicts Perspective, bro. Same type of get down, a little bit of a different twist. Whereas I go more for the comedy, and we do it like that. The homies will give it to you as real and raw as they can, man. With the
Gunner is funny as fuck,
right?
right? But Gunner, don't let that fool you. Gunner's a sharp character too, though.
Yeah, what I try to do, man, is I try to do a little bit for everyone, man. I know everyone likes to have a little fun in their life. You know, sometimes we're all out there as Chicanos, as raza, even as gente, just regular people. We're all out there working, striving for our familias. So sometimes, man, you got to turn that frown upside down and smile a little bit, man.
Yeah, I try. Whenever I try to come out my shell, people think I'm either I'm drunk or I'm high.
Yeah,
that's what they tell me too.
You gotta establish
You know what I mean? Like, because I'm always serious. So when I come on and try to be a little jokeful, I get carried away, and then they're like, "Oh, that's not Flacco. Something's wrong with him."
Yes, man, that's how we get down. Yeah, you know, and it's all about, man. And it's not
but
about
they say
us.
all comedy comes from a dark place. If you ask any comedian and anybody, comedy comes from a dark place because you have to find the humor in it. You have to find the light in any kind of like.
I'm darker than Whack 100 then, because
I told Gunner a long time ago. I said I will not try to clown you, bro, because even if I have the best clown ever to clown him, right, he will sit back and respond in 2 seconds with something 10 times harder.
Yeah,
you can tell it just comes. It comes quick with Gunner.
He's quick-witted when it comes to it, man. I'll be like stuck like.
It's harder. What I tell people is it's harder to. I come from that era of capping. We did a lot of that in my neighborhood, a lot of that in my family. Me and my cousins, I chopped it with my prima a while back. She was like, remember we used to all just we'd sit there in my tío and tía's house in the living room, and all the kids would just cap on each other. And they used to say, man, don't even fuck with Gun, because this guy right here, I mean, I'm just quick with it.
Yeah,
but hey, I wouldn't want to fuck with Palmetto and Amanda either. Them guys right there, they're different.
I think they've seen that, bro. Like that live when we were out there and when we went to Washington and Oregon.
Yeah,
that live was like the most quick-witted, funny live ever, bro.
That was a good one.
If you guys never seen that one, look at the Breonna Taylor march on our channel, man. I mean, it's comedy, man.
Yeah, you know what you guys should do, Flacco, on your throwback this Sunday. You guys should re-upload that one. That's a good one. That's a fucking classic. That's probably the best live ever of all time. Me and Flacco found ourselves in the middle of the Black Lives Matter march, and Flacco was about to beat up some chicks. Old man, it was crazy. We ran into the Mexican Mac,
the Mexican Mac, the homie Pee Wee, the Muslim dude that can barely talk. You know what I mean?
Hey, we were talking to some guy.
Calvin's perspective.
Hey, we were talking to some guy, and he because we ran right into an incident. This guy had just got beat up. He was bloody. He was on the side of the road. There was cops. Flacco walked right up into the middle of the cops, was trying to get some footage. The cops were telling him to stand back. So we find this guy in the corner. He's wearing a gas mask. And we're talking to him. We can't really understand him. So Flacco like, can you pull your mask down? So he pulls his mask down. The fool's grill was so fucked up. I said, hey. He was like, yeah. I said, pull your mask back up.
I mean, that live could actually go viral if it ever caught algorithm, bro, for real.
Oh my God, that was a great one.
You know what I mean?
Jojo, Denise, yeah, I had to right now because I'm actually cutting weight.
Yes, indeedy, man. My boy right here, he's gonna get it in, man. He's about to be boxing and make it happen. Much love and respect on Vanessa too. We appreciate you, Rome. I remember Mexican Mac held his mud. Yeah, Mexican Mac's a real one, man. Hey, you know what? And actually, we did do we vetted Mexican Mac, man, because we were coming at him a little sideways. We didn't believe him. Anyone could say that they're with this and they're with Gold Toes and they're with that, but what he didn't know is we personally have Gold Toes' number. So me and Rojo, we actually did call him. We actually did have a conversation, a three-way call with Toes, where we were talking about various things, various other things, and just chopping it up. And I brought up the Mexican Mac, and he knows of him. He knows of him, and he definitely did say that the cat is in the rap game like that. So I can't lie when I say that, man. That man was speaking truth. He's a little wild, but he was truthful.
I seen Gold Toast post on his IG. He said, "Who's ready for 17 Reasons, the movie?"
Oh, wait. He's trying to make movies nowadays, huh? That's right, man. Where we at?
We got in the comments, man.
Hey, we're me and Flacco, man. We've talked about it as we're working on something, man.
We're working on it, man.
Very soon, man. We're getting beats together. We got people that are tapping in, man. We're gonna put something together. 17 reasons, shit. We're gonna give you some reasons too, man. Watch how we do it. For those of you that don't know, I dibble and dabble and rap a little bit. I ain't no rapper, but I'll try.
We need Paul and Joe filming.
Yeah.
You know what? You're getting too hype over there. I'm gonna take your phone from you right now. Go walk for a little bit.
What's up, Bing? What's up with it?
Now.
Yo, they're just chilling, huh?
Put that phone down.
Hey, you don't go back to work till after New Year's or what?
No, after tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, so you still got one more day. You're good.
Yeah, then I got New Year's off.
He says, what y'all think about what's up? I see you.
That's my little man.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He said, hi, Gunners.
Bang, bang.
Hey, so
bang,
Gunner.
Bang bang.
That's right, man. Yeah, man, I love it, man. I love when all the kids, man, shout it out.
True story, bro. We had the 17 Reasons cassette tape when I was in Solano.
Oh,
right?
shit.
We used to walk around the yard. I remember it'd be Snoop was there, fucking Smiley from North Highlands, Puppet from Southeast Stockton, CeeLo's from 38th Street from Oakland. All of us used to, like a bunch of us sometimes would walk the track and stuff, right where they were working out, bumping that song, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know how we didn't kick off a riot, bro.
Yeah, hey, that's a trip too. You would think that song, man, that's just a little too much.
Yeah.
Bro,
that's why I don't play it. I get it.
Bro, we had some savages on that yard, bro. Well, yeah,
and you had all the old school too. You guys had Hobo, and you guys had Mr. London, and you guys had a lot of old school cats too that are really just straight killers.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Fast Danny, you know what, Fast Danny? To be honest with you, bro, that is something we've discussed that, but you know what? After thinking about it, I'm absolutely going to keep it real with you. That's not our say to do something like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we could probably do something based on our life stories or maybe something that we're involved in, but as far as doing something like that, there's still guys that are actively, aggressively living that life, bro, and that's their say to say it. What's up, youngster?
What's up, little man?
Say hi, Gunners.
I got
Say wait.
I had
right.
two favorites on that 17 Reasons CD. I like that Juice track, actually, but of course everyone, gets wild when it says, when the stereo's blasting, I love to burn rubber and push my gas.
At the sideshow.
When everyone hears that, that's exactly what they do, is hit the gas.
No.
Hustler
look at
running
the
rubber around the corner,
You're getting
smoking
mad. I
Vegas,
like
But
that.
that
dressing up haters
juice,
and dirty bitches that
I
catch
actually
me
think
You're
that
in
track is
the center
number
for an hour.
14.
If we're get blunted.
Yeah.
I said, I know you bitches want my 6x9s to be bumping something terrible. Yep. Go.
Oh, you guys don't know about Rojo. Rojo on the scene with that gangster lean. He got that mug for reals. Homeboy, he does it real mean. He comes clean like young. Mikey on the blast. Not giving the fuck homeboy in the Browns. Yeah, he will last. You got Beam with the in between making it happen. He's on the scene. Hit it to cap it, homeboy straight, moving flat, not giving a fuck. Young Flacco, yo, what's up with the G's? Not giving a fuck, homeboy. Young gun rolling on D's. Triple gold chronic, and I'm putting it down. I'm from the west side of the block with the gun straight clown. Oh, I'm
I
trying.
will say this also, songs hit a little bit different. To me, they did when you're behind the walls. Because out here, I would skip songs. In there, I wouldn't skip anything. Out here, I'm skipping songs. There's so much of a pool of music to hear, you know. In there, everything I had was every song.
Chicano. You got the game messed up, bro. If you were down with Latino unity, then you would be respectful, my brother, because you got Latinos right here. But you know, I appreciate you, bro.
Wow.
It'd be like that sometimes.
We Northside Soldier for our medal.
Those keyboard bullies.
Yeah, like that. We'll let them get theirs. Hey, Sin Amor. That's right, bro. Hey, you know what's a trip, Flaco? Is I always get when I play my music, they always request this song, Northside Soldier. And you know, anyone that knows, man, I don't play no songs that are disrespectful. Every once in a while, a word will slip out. Salvi one, I see you. What's happening? We'll see a word that will slip out, and it's just there's nothing I can do about it. But I try not to play the disrespectful rap songs, because I don't want people to feel some type of way. I'm not trying to cause division. But man, that song sure does go back in the days, huh?
Oh yeah, bro.
That motherfucker's bad.
I'd be on the yard, twisting up the, Rolly, sipping some chinate, bro.
Yeah, that motherfucker went.
That old bugler, or that 4/8 tobacco, bro. Back in the days, bro. Fucking, I used to get like 2 cans every fucking draw, and then get a couple 4/8 pouches just in case we went on lockdown, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coffee and tobacco was a mandatory back then, bro.
100%. Because lockdown was
doing burpees, doing 122 counts, and then smoke a cigarette right after.
That's
not even lying, bro.
We're planted, dollar.
Menudo style. So that 17 reasons got me into many fights and got many of us locked up for having gang paraphernalia. Yeah, it came to a point where that CD as well, not necessarily that CD as much, but the GUN CD. If you were rolling around with the GUN CD, you'll get a gang enhancement.
Bro, the
funny thing is, though, if you got a bunch of Crip music in your car, they can't say that against you because it'll be considered racist.
Yep.
Well,
yeah, we was in there bumping that song on purpose, bro. And then a couple fights happened, like one-on-one fights were like unsanctioned fights, like not even approved, bro. We're like, come on, get up in the cell, bro. You know what I mean? I remember the homie Smiley from North Highlands was beat the brakes off this youngster, bro. And I'm not even gonna go there, bro. But it was bad. He was making him. That's the first time that I ever started hearing the word Northside. Northside.
Yeah, we never said
Northside. So he had the dude by his neck and made him say Northside. The dude wouldn't say it, bro, but because he was a little youngster, bro, he went up to the cell with, bro.
We never, and that was one thing too. Everyone from our era knows we never, till that song came out, I never heard, unless you were from like the north side of somewhere, you know what I mean? Then you said, hey, I'm from North Side Madera or something. We never said we're Northsiders.
You didn't say, you never said, we're Northerners. Nah, back then you said, I'm a Norteño.
Norteño.
You know what I mean? Puro Norte. You know what I mean? That's how it was. I'm a Norteño. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I remember too. Yeah.
Yeah, there was never no Northsiders.
Hey, who's your guest? She's from California?
That's the homegirl famous true.
No, I'm from Arizona, but there's a lot of people that have come from California that come over here to Arizona. They'll move from Cali and they'll come over here. But I have my ex-husband's family, his that from California, from all over, but they're from San Fernando Valley, Bakersfield, and areas like that. But my ex-husband's dad was actually a correctional officer in California in one of the prisons. And I remember we were on Santa Monica Pier, and he was telling us about he was just telling about tattoos, how they identify you and how they identify where you're from and what you affiliate with. And he said you can tell who's a worker, who's not a worker, like your rank in the
Raza soldier.
Yeah. Hispanic. Yeah, but there's a lot of people from Cali here in Arizona, so I'm familiar. I'm very familiar with. I've never been locked up or nothing like that, but I have a lot of people, a lot of friends and stuff like that have been. So I know all about the inside, and I've never even been in there. But I hear stories. I know not to wake nobody up anymore. I don't
Yeah.
wake anybody up, and I won't let anybody wake anybody up anymore. I learned that real quick because my
Hey,
homeboy just
you
he
know,
had just gotten out, and I saw something funny on TV, and I went to go like shake him and tell him, hey, check this out, to like tell him, and he was like a couple centimeters away from punching me in the face because he had just got out of prison, and you have to be on guard. And I almost
yeah.
pissed my
David
pants.
Ray,
I almost
go,
You
pissed
know,
bro.
my
you know,
Stand
pants.
back in.
Yeah, and
the,
he felt bad. He's like, "Oh my God, you know how lucky you are. That there was no and trust me, I know. I almost pissed my pants because I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, so I know not to wake anybody up anymore. I leave people alone and let them sleep.
you know, the trip gutter, like say, like in Arizona,
Mhm.
when I've gone out there and shit, right? The Hispanics, Latinos, they bang Crip and blood out there in some of those towns.
Oh yeah, product
Yeah.
of the environment.
Yeah,
Yep.
There's a
that's
side
exactly what
show
that is.
everywhere,
Yeah.
huh?
But
There's a
not like,
side show
not
in
that
every
ones
city.
the ones that I know personally, that I don't hang out, you know what I mean? Because that's the way I see it too. It's not the Crips and Bloods is the other races, it's the African American race, black race.
Then when they go to the joint, they have to cover it up and drop it, bro. More
Yeah.
towards the southern Arizona, not Phoenix and stuff, but more towards like I think Tucson. I think, as a matter of fact,
That's
Where
where I'm
they-
from. Yeah, I live in Tucson, but I never gang banged. I was always like the hustler, so I kind of would hustle in the neighborhoods. So I was
Allah,
like
you said
welcome
it
in
right.
every
A lot
neighborhood
of the
because
gente,
I was always hustling and just trying to survive and just trying to. So I
Yeah.
a
never
lot of
spoke
the gente went to
anybody's
Yuma
business in
already.
anybody other's hood or anything like that. So so my name was good. So people would call me like, hey, do you know so and so? And they're like, yeah, she's good. So I was just
Appreciate
kind of
everyone.
hustling all the time.
Hey,
That's
I'll
all I know.
let's get Rojo back in here. I will
That's
say this.
I mean,
fixer uppers
hey,
too.
bro, hey, out here in New Mexico. I mean, out in New Mexico, right? It's you have a lot of Norteños too, and Soneños out that way too, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's definitely Albuquerque, man. Albuquerque's there's a big northern stronghold right there. Hey, you know what's a trip?
Lindy
And
Quintero,
let
you
me
know,
clear this up because a lot of people have different. A lot of people don't like to be referenced as Latinos. A lot of people don't like to be called Hispanics. A lot of people don't like to be called Chicanos or Mexicanos. When I say Latinos, I'm referring to the whole sphere of, I'm talking about
Everybody.
Dominicanos, Puerto Ricanos, Hondurans. Those are Latinos. They come from Latin descent, right? Now, when I'm speaking about Hispanics, we're talking about that's a label that the man has given to us, right? Hey, in California, somos Chicanos. We're going to say we're Chicanos because we push that agenda, or Mexicanos, Americanos, right? So nothing's wrong with however you want to be addressed. That there's no reason to dislike being called a certain way. People are going to call it how they see it. If some people, I go to a white area that say, hey, this is a Hispanic. I don't feel no type of way. I just say, yeah, whatever. But if I reference myself, I'm going to say I'm a Chicano. That's just the way I was raised. My whole family's Chicanos. This is what we are, But I don't, or I'll say I come from Latino descent. We're all Latin.
Yeah, and that's the way it is here in Arizona. But the way they see it, the Mexicans are the ones that are over there across, by Nogales and over there in Mexico, and then the Chicanos are over here on this side. That's the way they identify, like the Mexicans over there that are in Mexico. That's how they identify the Mexicans over here on the United States side. They say they're Chicanos, that they're not Mexicans. That's what they say. That they won't identify a relation with it. So, but like you said, these Latinos are Latinos.
Yep. Yeah, that's what it is. It's just, and when I speak about Latinos, I'm going to reference Latinos because it's people from everywhere. There's a lot of people out there in like New York, there are Latino communities, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans. These guys consider themselves Latinos from a Latin descent, but a lot of them identify with the Mexicanos being Latin too. So there's no right or wrong.
Latin descent is of any country that forms from the Latin dialect.
Yeah, we're talking Portugal. We're talking about
Portugal, Italy, France, believe it or not.
The Philippines.
And then the word Latino is more for the South
I know when they
America.
say I'm Italian, so when they say that, oh, she's white, she's a white girl, it's from I said, do you know that the language Italian is very, very similar to Spanish?
It's because it comes from the Latin, Spanish.
It has a dialect, yeah.
It comes from the Latin dialect. People don't realize that. That's why the words are similar, because I mean. I can trace my roots to Avellino, Italy, and they speak the same language and the way my grandma used to talk. You know what I mean? Like Bella, beautiful, same thing. Certain words are the same.
A raza soldier, Hispanic it's derived from the Spaniard word Hispania. So that's more of a Spaniard twist, which is actually European, which is more culture towards the Caucasians, the Anglo Americans. So that's why they call us Hispanic. They're more touching on the Anglo aspect of us, whereas we're basically Mexican Americans, Mexicano Americanos, bro, or Latinos. That's but it's all good, man. Call me what you
Hey,
want.
what-
Just
what
don't
do
call me past 12 and don't
what-
tell me when I'm getting it in with my girl. Bang,
What
bang.
do people feel about that word mestizo?
Yeah.
That's an older word, man. That's
Mhm.
it depends
Well,
on how you feel about the indigenous.
what do people feel about that word? That's like is that, you know what I mean? That's a combination of both. You know what I mean? I'm just curious what people think of that word.
Mhm.
Mike, what do you think of that word?
Yeah, I heard that, and they got a great documentary on YouTube, the history of
That's a
Mexico. I
dog.
think it's like 12 videos. They got millions of views. It's real solid, and I remember when it came upon that, hey, it's just a mixture of two people, and it is what it is. On my mom's side, my grandfather is whiter than
Oh,
Rojo,
wait.
and my grandma is darker than a Snicker.
Whoa.
Hey, Tony Tostada, gracias.
Oh,
I appreciate
wait.
you, my brother, man.
So mix, I mean, how
Hey,
can
he
you get
was
married?
on Selena
The mix
P.
is
Jackson.
there. The mix is there, you know.
Yeah, that's
Mexico,
homie.
mestizo sounds good. Chicano sounds good. Mexicano sounds good. It's just not on paper. It would confuse me. I look at the paper. I'm like, well, what do you want me to say? I'm Islander. Okay, I'm Islander.
I'm an
Because I don't know what else to
island
put.
boy.
Mestizo,
I'm like,
that
I
means
gotta have
mixed, homie.
someone that
That's
has a
what that
darker
means.
skin.
Hey, mestizo is our cultural and it's where we're derived from. We're all derived from the mestizo. You know,
Mike
anyone
is
that's from
an
Mexico,
island boy.
that's from the indigenous tribes, is derived from the mestizo. You know, this right here is part of the mestizo right here. It's basically that goes deep. You know, what I mean, a lot of people look at it different. A lot of people don't like to go that far back, but
They
it's
don't
always
like
good
to.
to know your history.
But that's if you really want to know your history, like you understand, like there's certain parts of history that people want to forget, but it's reality.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mix.
Like you can
But
go
it's
back
that
to
mix.
you can go
It
back
is.
to you can go okay, we can go all the way back to before it was Mexico, it was Mexica. You know what I mean? And when Spain came and conquered everything, they gave the land New Spain, basically. You know what I mean? And part of I had their own constitution when I was in Corcoran, and part of their constitution for the New Spain, right, was that any Spaniard could come to that colony, which was Mexico at that time, right?
Mhm.
But no female from Spain could come to fucking the new country, the new world. I actually had that whole document.
Oh
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
they weren't trying to bring their people, their pure blood over here. They were trying to take ours or
Yeah.
make ours, basically.
Yeah, to colonize.
You know, you got a lot of people that are against the Spaniards, but we're derived from them also. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
what
My
I'm saying.
grandpa had green
So
eyes.
like a lot of forced marriages, a lot of I'm not going to use the R word was going on.
Yeah.
The Catholic Church had a lot of things to do. They
No,
established
you're good,
missions, and
You're good.
you know what I'm saying.
What
They
are the
established
chilos?
missions and all that, man. So people don't realize that
Ties
when
in the
the
casa.
Spaniards came over here, they couldn't bring their own women, so they had to take from the women that were here. You know what I'm saying?
916 Kings is in the casa.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I think Johnny right there, my boy Johnny said it, man. He said, we're human. That's all I know. Some of us, shit, I don't know. Hey, with the time I got, I might not be human. You know? And
You
then
know what I mean? At the end of the day,
Some people think that hey, some people think we come from fucking monkeys, homie.
Mhm.
there
You don't know,
go.
like I said,
Right?
that there's always going to be a
What?
scientific way to look at it. There's always going to be a historic way to look at it. At the end of the day, we're all here right now. Man. It's 2022.
Hey,
We're just
I
all
didn't come from no fucking champ. I tell you that much, homie.
Yes, indeedy. I'm gonna tell you right now, the homie's right there in the motherland right now, man. Big Sea Dog, right there. Where it's at.
Right
We're
here
all
in
in
the
the motherland.
motherland, homie. I'm over here in Max, homie. That's where I'm
Yeah.
at, homie.
With the Aztec pieces.
Oh, look at the
La
homie
línea,
Angelo. Hey,
homie,
the homie Angelo. Hey, I used to
you
be
getting
that
those
too. That's what my
Aztec
old lady
pieces
used
on
to
the
tell me.
línea. A
Hey,
la
my ex-old
línea.
lady used to tell me I was from there too.
You
He
got
said,
someone
"I'm part
you got
Castro,
someone
part Tierra."
backstage. You got someone backstage chatting with you too, Gunner.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Man. It's hey. Oh, I see you in Famous. I can only bring 6 people on my thing. I don't know why my computer's like that.
Hey,
I have to
I'll
figure it out.
jump off, Gunner. I got some things to do before we go live, man.
All right, no doubt about
All right,
it.
brother.
I'll bring you right back
Appreciate
on,
you,
girl.
Rojo.
Ain't no problems. My
My
bad.
apologies. If I
Yeah, I got to figure out how to bring more people on. I can't figure it out. You know, I've been trying.
You know what? I'll tell you later. I'll have to do it.
Yeah, I got to figure it out.
I didn't mean to offend anybody, so if I did, I apologize. I was just saying how they look at it over here,
Yeah.
because I try to be very mindful of everybody too. You know what I mean?
We want you
Oh
to
yeah.
speak your
Hey,
mind.
definitely. Like I said, this right here is the platform for everybody. Doesn't matter where you're from.
Yeah. And
Somebody's
then
got to do
also
that.
too, I wanted to say too, like with the Cherokee, how the Cherokee Indians, and I've been to the Navajo Nation. Like I actually went with my boy Lex. He actually does some music and he actually flows in his language. But we had went one time for a family reunion because I kind of encouraged him to like bring everybody back together, you know, because a lot of the Navajo Nation and they were they were the code talkers back in the day in the wars and stuff like that. And so we went over there and he was telling me, but he was telling me because when you know a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm Cherokee Indian, I have Cherokee Indian, this and that." He said that the Native American tribes and stuff like that, they don't really recognize, they won't tell you to your face, you know, because they don't want to be disrespectful, but they don't recognize Cherokee Indians
That's a fact.
because of the white man, because it was the white men that you know that were with the Native American women, and that's where the Cherokee Indian nation, you know, that they're
Where it's derived from, yeah.
yeah, that's where they come from, is because it's the white men, and so they don't recognize, they won't tell you because they don't want to be disrespectful, but it's a kind of a quiet thing. But my boy Lex was explaining that to me. Yeah, I was like, oh, I
No,
didn't even know that, but he said
that,
that's
no,
where
that's
they
100%.
recognize Cherokee Indians just in that manner.
That's 100% facts. I'll tell you that right now. You know what I mean? I know that for a fact. I've heard
Yeah,
that.
and we went to the family reunion, and they have a thing called, you know, like say the kukui, like the boogeyman, and I can't remember what they called it in what they call it in their language, but I that you know everybody has, because they don't have you know, they don't have electricity. They basically, you live off the land, you know. And so everybody's in tents, and I remember we were like the last ones there, and it was, I mean, there was a lot of people there, and I remember that it's a shapeshifter. So their boogeyman is like the shapeshifter, so it'll
What town
shift
were you
into
in?
anything.
What
Huh?
reservation? What reservation town were you in?
The Klagato tribe. Go ahead.
Okay.
It's like
so,
real close to the border of New Mexico and Arizona. It's a tribe that actually
okay.
it's not very big. It's actually starting to
Me as
you
well.
know, get smaller. But I remember we were there, and on Sunday.
How far is it from Counselor?
I couldn't tell you. I just know that, you know, we
Or
went for the
Chinle,
drive. He invited us. We were the only like white people, you know, that weren't Native American that were there. But it was a good experience just to experience the
I've
Navajos.
been on the reservation, and it's a trip because they don't have no garbage cans. They have to burn their garbage.
Yeah, and they have they literally have the sheep herder. Yeah, they have the sheep herder. You could hear him walking the sheep and all that stuff. But I remember that on Sunday they had like the elders there. The elders were talking, and we were sitting there. They have like a big circle, and the elders were talking in Navajo language, and they were talking about that the younger generation doesn't speak the Navajo language, and that they need to bring it back because it's a very, you know, they were, you know, they're very well known in history for the code talkers, and it's a very special language, and that's what they were talking about. But it was a good experience.
Yes, sir. What's up, Bus? Hey, let me put it out there again because I know we got 350 in the building. We didn't have this many when I announced it, man. That me and Flacco and Rojo were working on something now. Everyone always asks us about shouting out their body or shouting out their hoods. Am I going to do a spill on this? Am I going to do a spill on that? What do they got coming up next? Of course, we never announce what we got coming up other than when we just do it and it comes off the dome. If you want your hood shouted out, if you want your audio fucking shown, if you want that that shine, if you want, you know what I mean? A lot of people do. And there's those that don't, and I understand that, and it's respect for that. Tony Tostada, man, we appreciate you, brother, highly. What I will say of your vadios, take us on tours of your hoods. We want to see what them hoods are looking like. We want to see what them vadios are looking like. Shout your shit out, man. We ain't gonna use your name. We're not gonna put you on camera. We're not gonna do nothing like that, man. It's not that type of party. At the end of the day, we just want to kind of see what these vadios are about. You know, not necessarily the violence of them or what the inner workings of them, just kind of what they look like, bro. Get those on Gunners Collective as well as the Converse Perspective on Instagram, and we'll go from there, man. We appreciate you. We're putting something together, man. It's gonna be like a hood to hood tour type thing, man. Coming right, you know, right to your area.
2020.
Hey, Gunnar, so I'm gonna jump down. I just wanted to come and show my support and just kind of chime in for a minute, but I'm gonna get down in case somebody else wants to come up.
We appreciate you.
Much respect.
We appreciate you.
Yep, much respect.
Peace and blessings. Bye.
Likewise.
Hit the like button, gente.
What's up, Hanky, man? Hit that like one time for your mind. Let's get this shit cracking. I'm about to get off here in a little bit. That way they can go live on a Convex Perspective. We'll continue this conversation, and we'll do it in that fashion.
I'm never on live this much, huh?
Nah, it's good. Sometimes it's good to see. We have civilized conversations. It's not all about. It's not a circus all the time.
The witch is not here right now, so it's good. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what? That's what I tell you. those of you with the stinky ass mierda bag that be like, oh, it's just a circus and this and that. It's not always a circus. Sometimes we have
Wow,
civilized
that's
good
crazy.
conversation. You know what I mean?
That's
I
what
don't-
they
I-
said,
you know
a
what-
circus,
You
bro.
know what? You know what? You know what?
That's crazy.
I hope every channel, instead of all the bickering and back and forth shit that goes on and the little subliminal jabs and all that, I hope in the new
Lucky
years
Loco.
everybody can raise their standards, stay in their lane, and everybody can flourish.
Yes, I agree.
I got
In
no hate towards nobody.
2022.
You know what
I
I mean?
agree. And change your
In
bag.
2022.
Orale, Lucky Loco,
What's
man.
up, Lucky Loco?
Hey, look how much people are at his
Damn,
restaurant.
he got the place packed. Look there, he's packed up, bro.
Look at that. That's
Wow.
about 30,
Bro.
40,
Man.
50.
Oh, that's
Big money right there.
That's not his
Hey.
restaurant filled up. That's his clan. His clan showed up, bro.
Hey, that vato's making that.
I'll tell you
That's
why.
just-
I know
hey,
I know the reason
Don't,
Lucky Loco is the season.
you know what it is?
It's the
It's anti night. So you got all the antis there. You know what I mean?
No.
Fucking that
It's the season.
feria.
You know what I
It's the
mean?
season.
Hey, we better stay away from them antis, bro.
Hey, what do you got going on right there, Lucky Loco? You guys are hella deep.
One Indian taco.
Are those
You
all
got
natives
hooked.
right there?
Yeah, all natives, bro.
That's his
Man,
clan,
they're
right?
deep. That's the clan
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
all.
That's your
Yeah.
clan, right?
Not my people. That's Yakima Nation.
That's all. Is that like one family though, huh?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, I know,
Big
bro.
old birthday party going on. We're hanging
Hey, bro,
involved.
I've gone to restaurants and there's about like 30, 40 of them, 40 of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yep.
Hey, I'm 6'5", so I get the weirdest look in the thing. I'm the pale face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shit, he's lying like a motherfucker. He is 6'5". Flacco's more like 6'9".
Man.
You know, it's like,
Man, that's a beautiful feeling having that many people in the restaurant, especially all natives. You know what I mean? This is a big,
Hey, OG,
big.
Triple OG, gracias,
Right.
man. Mike Return Flacco, can I get a yepa,
That's right,
yepa,
brother.
yepa? Says Triple
yeah,
OG.
keep doing your thing, Lucky Loco, man.
Hey,
You're
he
doing a
says,
good
can you
thing
get to
out
where I
there,
am?
bro.
I'm
Hey,
in.
I don't think
Saludos.
that's the real OG Triple OG though.
That's not. That's amend. I guarantee it.
Oh, that's
Nah, that
okay.
ain't Triple OG. He ain't. Triple OG ain't fucking with us, bro.
Oh,
Got
OG
his own
Triple
life
OG
to live.
too. OG,
Yeah.
shouts out to OG Triple OG, man.
Shout out to Triple
He's
OG.
doing his
Real
thing.
life. Shout out to
Staying
Triple
clean.
OG.
He's keeping
Hey,
it
you know what?
Crazy
Hey,
Triple
gracias,
OG
man.
doing this thing. Yeah,
Part
man,
of
he been hiding out and what?
channel
That was great.
forever, but
Hey, you're absolutely right, Vanessa. That's how it is, man. You're
We
considered
respect everything.
plástico pocho if you can't understand Spanish or you don't speak Spanish. But you got to understand a lot of this generation now, or even our generation, our second, third, fourth generation. So a lot of Latinos and a lot of people in the household don't speak Spanish. I was privy to having family that did speak Spanish. I won't say my shit's A1 perfect. I understand it perfectly. Speaking it's a little bit different, but I do my best.
Too. Yeah,
You know,
I
it
can
was
understand
something.
you.
It was also something too that as coming from being a norteño, it was something that we were supposed to embrace and learn.
Yeah,
You know,
where you located?
look at Lucky Loco making
and me and the
moves,
homeboys,
wrapping
we
up
always
his night.
practice and we
Okay,
definitely.
all we got today
He's
is
gonna have to
Indian
balance out the
tacos,
red, close out the
Orale,
red,
Ty. Ty was getting it.
pay the
I know
people,
enough.
pay his workers. Lucky Loco's making major moves.
Okay, and
Yeah, Lucky Loco,
what
dude.
can I get for you?
Hey, Johnny, I seen that's the homegirl right there. She came from the other channel, which is Latin Pain, bro. She was over there. She's a big supporter of Latin Pain. She seen me over there when I did the interview in Latin Pain's channel, and she tapped in, one of many that tapped in, and she found herself over here. And as
Okay,
well,
no problem. And
she
my
just
son
actually
will
chime
write
in
down
and voice
your
her
address
opinion,
and
bro.
I'll get it started for you, okay?
Hey, look
All right,
at the
thank you
homeboy.
so
Hey, the homeboy Iron Bear says you don't know nothing about no aunties.
Andy, can you
I'm
write
not
down
trying to mess with no
the address?
antis.
Oh
They all
boy,
want Iron Bear likes the mantis.
Was Iron Bear in here?
yes indeed.
Man,
I
that
told you. It's something.
made
It's
another,
something that-
what? Another $80 order just right now, so.
Oh, bang,
Killing it,
bang. You're clocking that dough. Hey, you're gonna have another
Yeah.
Corvette, huh?
Yeah, man.
I'm
Nah,
outside
I'm gonna
mestizo
buy a
on the
house
inside.
now.
You ain't lying, Tony Tostada. You
Hey,
ain't lying.
gracias, famous. Felipe says, HVAC SoCal says, sup, Gun 818 tapping in. Shout out, some respect. Hey, but trip out, gente. We're gonna get up off here. Because I will be going late night tonight. So we're gonna get to a conference perspective, man. Let's show the homeboy some love, some respect, some support, man. We're really doing it in a real way, man. I appreciate everyone. Tavo, what's up? Iron Bear, shoot the link. We're gonna get over there to a conference perspective. Tap in. Lord, gracias. You hit me one time from my mind before I get out. Orale, that's cool. Have females on here. All respects. We're gonna get more on here. Don't even trip. All right, man. Let's meet over there on a conference perspective, gente. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. We had 350 in here. Damn, we're doing it. Appreciate you.
All right,
Ain't be Native American cuisine.